May God's peace, mercy, and blessings be upon you. My name is Muhammad, a new clip and a new story. But before starting, don't forget to pray for the Prophet Muhammad. May God bless him and grant him peace. Let's begin. The events of this story revolve around a family of 5 members: the father, the mother, and their 3 children: Jack, Sam, and Dora. The eldest son is Jack, who is 19 years old, followed by his sister Dora, who is 15 years old, and the younger brother Sam, who is 9 years old. This family lived a quiet and beautiful life in the crowded streets of New York City. The family used to go on camping trips in various places in the United States of America every year. The father was a great lover of travel and exploration. That year, the family decided to travel and camp in one of the beautiful forests located near a road called Route 56. The family actually prepared to travel and left early in the morning to camp in the forest. The first day passed peacefully, as the forest was charming in every sense of the word. And at night the view of the sky was wonderful, with everyone lying down looking at the stars as if they were bright balls. Nature was charming and very attractive in that period of the year, as it is the spring season. The next day, the family decided to walk deep into the forest to discover what was inside it, especially since only a few people think of doing such things. Indeed, in the morning, the family ate breakfast and decided to walk into the forest. The plan was for the family to walk and explore for only 6 hours and then return again to their original location before sunset. The journey began, which at the beginning was very amazing and captivating. Because of the extreme beauty of the forest, no one paid attention to the time, and they thought they were close to the point of return until the mother was seriously injured when she tripped and fell to the ground. Night was already approaching. At night, even if the forest was beautiful, it could be dangerous at the same time. Due to the mother's injury, the family was not able to return quickly. The father was forced to search for a place to stay for several hours before returning again, especially since the mother's injury was not severe, but it was painful and made her unable to move properly. From afar, Dora noticed a bright house in the middle of the forest. Dora said, "Look, father, there is a bright house. Perhaps there are residents who will help us so that we can stay in their house until the morning and then go on our way." Although the father did not agree with the idea of staying with strangers, he did not have any other choice. The family headed to the house, and the eldest son, Jack, began knocking on the door. For several seconds no one answered, but suddenly the door of the house opened on its own. The family entered and started searching for anyone in the house, but there was no one in the house. The strange thing is that the house seemed to be very tidy and clean, and most of the rooms in the house were bright. But the most important question no one remains: where is everyone? While the family was exploring the house, they noticed the absence of Dora. Instead of exploring the house, everyone began looking for Dora. The father put his wife on the sofa in the middle of the house, and the family dispersed with Jack and Sam searching on the first floor. As for the father, he decided to search for his daughter around the outside of the house. While the father was looking around the house, he noticed that there was a door in the wall. This door seemed to be open. The father decided to take a closer look. As soon as the father approached the door, a large handful of blood emerged from to pull the father inside. The father could not even scream out loud. Lord, maybe someone will hurt. The father disappeared under mysterious circumstances for Jack and Sam. The search was a little difficult as the first floor was full of rooms. Sam was very afraid, unlike Jack, who was brave. Suddenly, while the two brothers were searching for Sister Dora, they heard the mother's voice screaming loudly. They immediately turned. Jack and Sam went to the middle of the house on the ground floor to see what was causing the mother's screaming, and the shock was great. The mother was split into two halves, and the blood was filling the place. Jack started screaming loudly, "Mom, Mom!" Sam started running hysterically outside the house, while Jack decided to go out to look for his father. Jack did not find any of the family members, but as for Sam, all he could think about was him. Stay away from home. Sam was running, thinking that Jack was behind him. Jack decided to search for his father near the house, but to no avail. The sun began to rise, so Jack decided to go to the police. While Jack was on his way to the police, he saw Sam's neck hanging from a tree. Jack was in a state of shock and did not know what to do. He had no choice but to continue his way to the police. All the way, Jack was thinking about the nature of this house and who was committing such acts. Jack arrived at the police station, which did not delay, and sent a number of officers with him. The strange thing was that when Jack arrived at the place where the house was located, there was no house. The police thought that Jack, from the horror of what he saw, only remembered the location of the house. The search for the house in the area continued for more than hours, but to no avail. Jack began, he asks himself, where is the house? Where is your family? In the end, Jack suffered a psychological condition and was sent to a mental institution, and the police prevented anyone from approaching the forest located near the road again. Today's story is over. I hope it terrified you. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and leave your opinions in the comments. Peace, mercy, and blessings of God.